welcome to the stream. It is good to be back, finally. And I'm just posting on Discord so everyone knows I'm streaming right now. How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the world. And I can see that beef was the clear victor of the poll. I had fish today. I had 2 fillets of salmon. Very healthy. It wasn't too bad. I don't know why my chat on Streamlabs is going crazy. Well, see if I can end it somehow. I don't know. Yeah. Cool. I'll just get rid of that thing. So I can see what you're saying, because I can't see what you're saying at the moment in the chat. But I'll sort it out, no worries. Basically, I need to end the poll. And I can't do it on Streamlabs, because I don't know why. How it works. Recognize me. Hello, King. And I can't say your whatever name you have after the king. That is a mouthful. Kijin Farain. Maybe that's how you say it. I'm not sure. You'll have to help me on that one. But yeah, this stream, I just mainly want to do like an update for those of you who are curious about what I'm up to and the future. Mouthful. There we go, let's end the poll. Kijin Farain, maybe that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Fish was a lost cause. I mean, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose beef as well, even though I had fish today. Although I guess it depends what beef and what fish you're eating. Because I'm not a fan of tuna, not gonna lie. I don't like tuna. But I like pretty much everything else. I think it's just like the look of it and smell of it, like, has always made me turn away in disgust since I was a kid. I'm sure it tastes alright if you get like a proper tuna fillet or whatever. But like the canned stuff, nah. I choose beef because I hate fish, yeah. That's fair. I think most people probably prefer beef unless you're like a pescatarian. You'll only eat fish, not meat. I mean, this is a conversation. Let's talk about food. Oh, we can talk about whatever. I don't care. Hello, everyone. Good to have you all here. So yeah, I have been somewhat away. What was the last video I made? I think it was like the Transcendent one, like I think it said like 2 weeks ago I made it. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it was 3 weeks last month. I'm not sure. But yes, I have been busy. I went back to see my family for a bit. And usually I do stay on top of doing things, but I've had distractions here and there. Because usually, yeah, I'm a guy who uploads weekly, normally on the channel. At least I try to. I've been pretty consistent for like the past... How many years has it been? 4 years. Oh my god. It's been 4 years since I started doing this. Jesus. Time flies. But yeah. 4 years. And I think I only missed like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks in those 4 years where I didn't upload a proper video. I might have done a stream or something, but yeah, that's a lot. Until recently, that is. Now I've kind of lost my flow, and I'm ashamed to have admitted it. There are reasons for that. I do want to go back to uploading weekly when I can. Well, I have some other ideas here and there. But yeah, long story short, I've just been trying to sort out like stuff in real life. Because, yeah, I'm looking for a new full-time job. I've worked at my current full-time job for a while. So I've been job hunting, and that is so stressful, man. It's literally true. You have to like send your job application to like 100 different companies and just hope 10 of them give you an interview, and out of those 10 you'll maybe get one. maybe. Well, that's how it feels. But hey, I'm not giving up. I probably need to apply for more companies and jobs. But wish me luck. But that's the main thing, because obviously, like, if you don't know what my deal is with YouTube, I do want to, you know, potentially make this full time in the future. That's my dream. Still my dream, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to become a corporate shill for the rest of my life. So, yeah, I think I just have to focus on short term for now, because I don't know how long it'll take me to get where I want to be on YouTube. And I do have other plans here and there for YouTube, which I will announce it in a future video. Yes, I have some new ideas and stuff, which I hope to share with you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, how's everyone else been? I haven't really had time to like even read all of Item Volume 3 yet, which is unusual because usually I'm up to date with these things. I will be reading like the rest of it this week. I read a bit of it. I think I read a bit chapter 1. Pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the setting of it. Very promising. And everyone's just talking about Index. You only started when I was 14, and now that I'm a grown-ass man, how does that make you feel? Well, what's the alternative? What's the alternative to getting older? Dying? I mean, I'd rather get older than die, to be honest. I'm not a doomer. I'm not a nihilist. I do have some semblance of hope and optimism in my life, even though I am tested on the daily. I am tested in many things and ways. But yeah. But the thing is, when you turn 18, you're technically an adult, but let's face it, you haven't had much life experience. I know that for a fact because I was 18. I was, you know, dumb and stupid. I'm not saying you're dumb and stupid, but I still had some growing up to do. So don't think like, oh, now that I'm 18, that's the be-all, end-all. Now I know everything and can do everything. You still got to learn about the real world, especially if you go to university. Once you graduate from university, then you're in the real world. But if you're immediately going into a job, then fair enough, get that experience and earn that dough. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So I made some stupid decisions when I was 18, I tell you that. I will tell you that. Which I wouldn't do now, hopefully. But it's all part of learning, maturing. We are all getting older. Yes, we are. But at least we get to experience peak for eternity. Because Kamachi ain't retiring anytime soon. Let's face that. Imagine Aeon in his 80s still doing these videos on YouTube. Honestly, I'd probably be retired, but I don't hope. But I thought about this. I'm a guy who thinks about the future. So when I'm like 70, 80, if I live that long, that is, I hope I do, then I do want to keep myself productive because, like my grandparents at the moment, no disrespect to them, just, you know, sit down, watch TV. That's all they do. And maybe they'll go out to the pub and have a drink and have family over, which is nice, but I mean, they'll do like puzzles and that, but which is good. I think you just need something to keep yourself occupied when you get older. Just see something to keep you going, something to have that same drive you had when you were young. Because if you lose that drive, then I don't think that does you any favors. So whether it's YouTube or something else, I'll continue going. I'll find something to keep myself occupied. But if I'm going to continue doing videos, then I will have to evolve my content over time. That doesn't mean I'm going to be abandoning Index. Index is my love. Index is my life. I owe so much to Index, and it is my, you know, passion. I do videos about Index because I love it. Even though the constant grind can be jarring on the mind. That's rhyme. The grind can be jarring on the mind. There we go. I'm a poet and I know it. But yeah, when you do this shit for like 4 years consecutively and you take a little break, it can be like, oh. And there have been times where I've been like, oh shit, I do need to have more balance in my life. And I feel like I'm getting to that point again now. Like I'm starting to do more exercise because there's been like a long period where I felt kind of down and I wasn't doing any exercise, or if I did, it was just like walking, which is better than nothing, I guess. But I'm talking about like proper running and starting to do some body weight stuff. I'm not joining the gym yet. I'm gonna get to a point where I'm not a twig, where I can join a gym, and then I'll see where I go from there. But yeah, just getting out more, having balance. I just need to sort out my other stuff in my life, and then I can like go on the full, complete grind again. That's the plan. The grind set will come. I just need to get in the right situation, circumstance, and mind. Anyway, I'm ranting, blabbering on. I'm sure you're not too bothered. Aeon, once you're in, there's no getting out now. I'm glad to see chat's pretty active. Let me go on all messages. Dedication is key. Yes, it is. How are you feeling about GT10? Or GT, sorry. I just automatically read GT10 instead. Never mind. Current content grating on you. No, the content's great. I love GT10. I think it's just me. It's honestly just me. It's not that there's a lack of content or anything. I think it's just me. Maybe doing videos that are similar to each other. Yeah, I guess if I keep doing videos that are quite similar to each other, then it can be like, I'm getting deja vu. This feels the same. It feels more of a drag to pump it out. But no, the content, I have no complaints about the content whatsoever. It's more about, there's a difference between being a fan of something, where you can like enjoy and read it, whatever, watch it, and then like making videos about it constantly or creating content about it. Because sometimes, like, oh yeah, you start making videos about something, that's your hobby, your passion, and then sometimes you can lose like interest for that passion, or the passion doesn't become as strong, or you lose it because of the grind or whatever. But that's not really the case with me. I still love Index, absolutely. I think it's just me and my circumstances. Hello. Do you think Kamachi genuinely enjoys the fan service, or was he forced to include it for popularity? Probably a mix, because yeah, I think back when Index came out, ecchi harem was starting to become popular. It was, yeah. I think, yeah, 2004, mid-2000s, that's when you get like the ecchi harem genre rising up. So I think it's partially trend and partially he likes some of it. Well, you'd have to ask Kamachi. I'm just assuming. I'm trying to remember if there's an interview where he would talk about that, but I don't think he has. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think Kamachi's ever talked about his fan service in the novels. He's not really made much comments about it, apart from when he's being seedy. Sometimes you just want to sit back and digest, not push out your own opinions immediately at the time. Yeah. Well, I do have plans. I do have exciting plans now that I'm back here, not at my family's home. My plans are, well, I still need to upload that Comic-Con vlog with me cosplaying as Style. It's going to be not too long. I also got the chance to meet up with some other Turaru cosplayers, which was really sick. And yeah, I want to do an official Turaru meetup at the next convention, which will be in October. So if you're in London about that time, then you'll be able to meet up with me and other Index fans. It'll be sick. But yeah, I'm going to upload that tomorrow, hopefully. After that, I'm doing a KNT video, which was voted for on Patreon. And I need to do a members video. I've not done a members video in a while. And I'm sorry for that. Genuinely. Members video will come this week, and also KNT video will be a weekend. I'm at a party this weekend, but once I recover from my hangover, which is definitely going to happen, because I'll be like a zombie from the amount I drink. I'm not that I drink a lot, but at this specific party which I get invited to, I know what happens. Just saying. Just saying. I know what's coming. But yeah, once I recover, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be able to grind out that, and I'll probably also work on it a bit this week. And yeah. My brain's just thinking. So MCM video, yeah, tomorrow. The Comic-Con video tomorrow. Members video, somewhere in between. KNT, end of the week. Sounds good. And in the meantime, I'll be doing work, full-time job, exercise, applying for new jobs. Wish me luck. And I need to look for sponsors. I need to do that as well. Because that's something else I've neglected. Not looking for sponsors. In conclusion, I have a lot of shit to do. In essence. Welcome to my life. Fun for fun. Productive. Yes, the KNT video is real. I have written a script. I have voiced it. All recorded. So I just need to edit the audio and then edit the video. And it will be all done. But yeah. London is terrifying. It can be. It's very busy. Too busy. And it's only dangerous in certain areas, but that applies to any city. I know that the touristy areas also have a high crime rate, but honestly, I stay in like when I do go to London, it's like central or west London. Sometimes I go to east, but rarely. But you don't go south of the river. I rarely go south of the river. Yeah, the south of the river is where the trouble is, usually. Yeah. Not saying all of South London is bad. There's some nice places in South London, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find trouble. Ever visit the Real Blythe Road? Yes, I have. Yeah, fun fact, I went 2 years ago to the Real Blythe Road. So yes, I have walked on Blythe Road. Where the temple was, like the temple where the Golden Dawn were, it's now called George's Cafe. And I wanted to get a picture outside it and post it on Twitter. But I should have backtracked, but I think I was like trying to sat-nav it on Google Maps. Did I say Google Maps? Google Maps. And I think I like walked past it or something, and I was with someone at the time, and I didn't want to like say, oh, I want to go to this cafe, and they'd be like, wait, why do you want to go there? We've already ate food. I'd be like, oh, all right, there was this temple, you know, with some drug addicts that were pretending to use magic against each other, and it's related to this Japanese novel series, which I really like. I don't think that would have, well, I think that would have raised some eyebrows from that person. But maybe one day I'll go back and get the selfie outside George's Cafe. Maybe I will go inside George's Cafe and get full English and talk to the owner about a certain magical index, see if they know about it. Yeah. How romantic. Yeah. I am a bit of a romantic. Actually, my faith in romance has been destroyed. But to take that back, I have lost hope. Okay. I'll live. The waifus will heal my heart. What happened? Many things happened. Yeah, I don't really talk about my personal life on YouTube that much, unless it's like, oh, my family did something stupid, or my family did this, or I'm doing this with my family, but non-descriptive. But yeah, I was. Well, should I talk about it? I don't know. I'm over it. It's okay. I'll live. I will live. I'm a big boy now. I was at the Liverpool Cathedral and ordered some weird soup. That was the best thing I ever had. Oh. So in Liverpool, they do eat scouse, which is like a stew. It's not a soup, I don't think. I've been to Liverpool a few times myself, being a northerner. See, this is the problem being a northerner living in the south. Just a different culture, different mindset. I start to have doubts about the English cuisine infamy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the slander of English food or British food is just wrong. Every culture, like every country on earth has like some weird, grotesque food. Like over in London, they eat like jellied eels, and that just sounds absolutely grim. And you'd think, oh yeah, all British people eat jellied eels, and no, they fucking don't. It's only Londoners, because that's what it was like in Victorian times when they had little money. They had to eat what they could get. And they had eels in the Thames, the river, so they fished them out. And like, that's a nice supper. Well, it's no longer Victorian times. And that was very much a London thing. It wasn't a people, like British people outside London did not eat that, really. More traditional thing for them. And people like slander baked beans, but baked beans, fucking amazing. You might think they look gross or whatever, but they're nice. I've never met like a British person who doesn't like baked beans. They don't exist. And like if you go to Wetherspoons or something and you expect like a 5-star meal, like you're going to the wrong fucking place. Go to like a decent restaurant. I know it's hard to find like if you go to like England or whatever, Scotland, sometimes it can be hard to find like a British restaurant or a high-end pub or whatever, because most of the restaurants you see on the high street will be Italian, Chinese, Indian, etc. You see a lot more Japanese sushi places now if you go to like the big cities than ever before. I think the weebs have taken over with their influence. But yeah, usually you find one of those restaurants. You don't really find British restaurant. So you got to kind of do some research, find a pub which actually, you know, cooks food from fresh, that doesn't microwave shit. And if you do that, then you'll find a good place. If you go to like Turby Carvery, like Turby Carvery is a chain, but the produce is pretty good for the price and that. And you get a little taste of what a Sunday dinner is like without having to cook it yourself. And Sunday roast is absolutely beautiful. It's banging. I love a Sunday roast. Whenever I go to back home, see my family, see my mum cooks a absolutely delicious Sunday roast, and I don't usually cook it for myself, so it has like a sentimental feeling. And I'm sure you guys can all relate to that. You like your home cooked meals at home with your family. Like, it makes it taste even better. It's like the old food cliche. Food made with love. Oh, God. But yeah, if you like something sweet, sticky toffee pudding. No dessert tops sticky toffee pudding to me. It's with custard or ice cream. Oh my God, it's like nectar from the gods. That's what I call it. Nectar from the gods. There we go. So if you go to England or somewhere else in the UK, I recommend try Sunday dinner from a good place, not a Wetherspoons. I definitely do Sunday dinner in Wetherspoons anyway. Not saying where. Wetherspoons do good pizzas. I'll give them that. But the food at Wetherspoons is all microwaved. Just saying. Apart from the pizzas. So you go to a nice place, Sunday dinner, and for dessert you get sticky toffee pudding, and say A&F Horace recommended it. There you go. Thank me later. Bro should be a food critic. Oh, I'm not saying anything articulate about the food itself. Like, I mean, you kind of have to like taste the food to give a review of it, I guess. But I want to say my palate is of Gordon Ramsay's or anything like that. I'm just a guy who's... I mean, I'll eat almost anything. Almost. London's Chinese food was the best I've ever had in my life. Nice. Can't remember if I've had Chinese in London. Maybe a long time ago. When I was young. Not recently, though. I've had some Korean food in London, and that was good. Although I don't know what it's like compared to the food over in Korea, because obviously if you you try some, you know, foreign restaurant in London, you're always thinking, how does this compare to, you know, the authentic stuff in the home country or the restaurant you're at? I don't know. But yeah, a lot of the Chinese restaurants in England are the same. Like, if you go to one, it's usually like same exact shit on the menu. The menu's like 5 pages long, all into like the categories. You probably get what I mean. But if you go to like a unique Chinese restaurant, there is one in my hometown of where I'm originally from, and their menu isn't like your typical Chinese restaurant menu, and their food is really good. Sorry, gang, just had to tell my boyfriend to piss off because they are the horses preach. I'm glad you see where your priorities are at. I'm glad I'm a priority. Too kind. You're giving my ego a good boost. Oh my god, I haven't even talked about Greg's. How have I not talked about Greg's? Gregory's Patisserie. Oh my god, if you go to fucking England or UK, go to Greg's. Good value for what you get. You can get sausage roll, cheap and cheerful. It'll fill your boots. Banging. Beautiful. And also, get a steak bake. I could be addicted to steak bakes if I wanted to. You can also get some nice, like, sweet stuff, physical, like, yum-yums and shit. I don't usually go for that. I used to when I was a kid, but now I'm like, I want savory stuff from Greg's. I don't want donuts and yum-yums. Nah. Savory. Although I do have a sweet tooth. But if I'm at Greg's, I wanna taste the pasties. The pastries. You can also get, like, these pizza slices from Greg's, but they're, like, greasy, sloppy ones. They're not really that great. But if you go to Greg's, get a steak bake, sausage roll. And the coffee's okay. Not as good as Cafe Nero or some of the upmarket like coffee chains. But coffee's alright. It'll do. But yeah, from where I'm from, Greg's is a delicacy. I kid you not. I don't know, man. When you're traveling on budget, those pizza slices are suddenly delicious. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it depends what you're feeling. True. If you're really hungry, yep, it'll go down a treat. I'm just being a snob. I shouldn't be a snob when I just said Greg's is a delicacy where I'm from. Oh, God. You Brits got breaded chicken rolls like over here in Ireland? Breaded chicken rolls? What, you mean like a chicken Kiev or something? Like in a roll? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But yeah. Seems we got a lot of like local-ish people in terms of like, yeah, Ireland and some Brits in here, I think. Which is good to see. But yeah, make sure you go to MCM London, October, if you can. I'm going to organise an official Toru fan meet. Gonna be on the website and shit. It's gonna be on the schedule. Because now I have faith that it's possible. I didn't previously. I thought, there's no way. No way we'd get, like, people going to meet up for, like, Tororo fans. We're too niche. We're not mainstream. The series is dead. Like everyone on the internet told me. Well, hell no. On short notice, I got 5 people. Okay, including myself. Okay, I'll admit that. But there was a Kuroko cosplayer at a con that we didn't get to... Well, I didn't get to meet, and apparently she didn't speak English that well, so... Would have been hard to find her amongst the horde of Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and God knows what cosplayers. Would have been very difficult. Nevertheless, on such short notice, because I arranged it like on the day or the day before, and we got 5, the Fantastic 5, and now that was brilliant. It was awesome hanging out and everything. So it actually makes me think, with prior notice, 20th anniversary year, we might actually get like a decent Tororo fan meet. I'm not saying we'll get like 100 people attending, but I think we'll get like maybe 10 or more. That'd be nice. Double? We'll go double. We'll go double. And my friend is going to be cosplaying Index as well. So that's 1 more. So we already got 6. Oh, God. Kuroko cosplayer disappearing like the real Kuroko? Yeah, literally. Because, yeah, my friend Kyoka told me about that, and I was like, wait, there's a Kuroko cosplayer here? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I've not seen her. But the thing is, it was on the Saturday, and the Saturday is always the busiest day of the con, and there's like so many people. You can literally be walking around and not see others. I think there was like, was it Kakina Teitoku, the guy who re-uploads like the Tororo OST? He was at the con, I think, and he was looking for me, and he did not find me. Even though I'm like 6'3" or more, wearing the style shoes as well. I'm like 6'4", 6'5", wearing the boots, and he still can't find me. Even though I'm wearing like a fucking red wig. And you'd think people would... It's not like I'm short, no one would be able to find me. Yeah, it's wild. That's why Tororo fan meet is the way. We'll all be able to come together. Oh damn god, the height for the Star cosplay then. Yeah, well, I'm not quite, what, 6'10"? Is he 6'10"? I forgot. He's like 200 centimeters. I'm not quite that, but I'm, a few inches below that. A few inches makes me sound like I'm 6'7". No, I'm 6'2", 6'3". Tall boy. I fell asleep overnight in a greenhouse. And I drank a lot of milk when I was in puberty. I think that, like, the genes combined with drinking a lot of milk, I think that's what helped me. Because I'm the tallest member of my family. I'm taller than my older brother and taller than my dad. So I think it was the milk. I would literally just drink milk all day. I don't anymore. I kind of stopped doing it, but yeah, when I was like 13, I'd drink like, I don't know, 4 pints of milk a day, which was probably a lot. Oh, God. But yeah, people like mention Style and they say, I can't believe Style's 14. And I'm like, have you been to school in Britain, in the UK, or whatever? Because I wasn't even the tallest in my year out of guys. I think it was like 4th tallest, maybe. Well, I was probably like 4th tallest, yeah, my year. Which is mad. So there are people taller than me. Not by a lot, but like, yeah. I think there's one guy, actually, there's probably one guy who was... There's one guy, I remember, I can't remember his name, I think it's called Aaron or something, and he was built like a truck. Oh my god, he was taller than me, and he was like a... No disrespect to him, he was like a sumo wrestler, like he was... Absolute unit. I couldn't believe, like, everyone, like, he was a really nice dude, like, he wouldn't, like, be a bully to anyone or anything, he was just, like, a chill dude, but no one would dare pick on him. Even though he wasn't, like, the guy who hanged around with the cool kids. I wasn't one of those, by the way. I was definitely with the nerds, but no one would dare pick on him. Because, he could like snap you in half if he wanted to. But he was not like that. He was a gentle giant, which was good. But yeah, back to style. So I knew people in my year, guys and girls, who would smoke as young as like 12. I'm not joking. There were kids who were 13 losing their virginity. Yep. It's kids. Are you telling me Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was always settled in England? Well, this guy was like Kingpin. That Aaron guy, he was Kingpin, definitely. I mean, he had curly hair, but if he shaved his hair, he could be Kingpin. Basically, every school ever. Yeah, but people are like shocked, like, oh, Style, he's smoking and that. I'm like, have you been to school? Have you been to school? I don't know, maybe they just grow up in like, I don't know, posh schools and expect that shit doesn't happen with teenagers. I don't know. I don't know. Well, hey, at least we don't have to worry about school shooters. Instead, we have to deal with people who take a plastic knife out of the refectory and then they start jumping on the back of someone and stabbing them with a plastic knife in the neck. I bared witness to that in year 7, which is, for those of you who don't know, that's when you're like 11 to 12. I was like, okay. And he was pulling a very deranged, psychotic face while he was doing it. It was like this. I have never forgotten about that to this day. At least it wasn't a real knife. Oh, God. I'm planning on cosplaying Accelerator. Definitely will try to go to MCM London in October. Nice. I went to AnimeCon in June this month in Birmingham. Yeah, I've seen those advertised. I'd like to go to one. I think they do one in London as well, so I might go to that. I'm kind of like scared to go to Birmingham, not going to lie. I've heard horror stories from all my friends. I've been before when I was a kid. I went to like the Cadbury's Experience World thing, which was good. Enjoyed all the chocolate and that. But, yeah, every time I speak to my friends about, oh, they know people who went to Birmingham, they just like, oh, they got fucking mugged and, like, beat just got twatted. I'm like, yep, that sounds about right for Birmingham. I mean, if it was just like the odd case, I wouldn't care, but it's like every time I speak to someone about Birmingham, it's like, oh, yep. Birmingham is genuinely fine. The fear-mongering is crazy. Fair. I mean, I'm not exactly... I'm from a place in the country with, like, a pretty bad crime rate, so... I reckon I'll be alright. I'll be able to sort a few of them out, I reckon. Say that as soon as I see a gang, I'm just, like, running in one direction. Joseph Joestar technique. Listen, it's tactical. You gotta do what you can to survive. If you're outnumbered, you gotta run. It's like Terma. That's what Terma did. Terma knows when he's outnumbered. Ever thought about visiting Hawaii to meet Offness? Offness is from Hawaii, but I don't think he lives there. But, yeah, we've definitely expressed interest in meeting up. Whether he comes to London, I think he wants to in the future. or I will go to the States. I want to go to New York. I did think about going to, what was it? Anime NYC this year. I haven't booked anything. I'm like thinking, I need to check when it's on again, but I do have something very important to deal with in August, so I will need to be in the UK for that, which kind of deterred me from going this year. Well, yeah, I definitely want to meet up with Offness and Toonie at some point. That'd be sick. That's in the plan. Aeon, you should visit Buckingham Palace. I already have done. I've been inside Buckingham Palace when I was younger. Can you do a Tomo impression? Skoda! There you go. That's my Tomo impression. Sono genso buchkonos! That's way too deep for Tomo. That'll do. I can probably do a better index impression than Toma, in all honesty. Toma. See that sounds perfect. That's index. And of Horus for next Oscar. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I've got fans for my acting. I did do drama lessons when I was younger. I did want to become an actor at one point. But didn't follow through with it. Best Kihara-kun impression. Kihara-kun, yo. That's my best one. Did a bit of the hyena laugh. I'm sure that sounds very weird for anyone who might be listening. Don't think there is, but you never know. I'm not doing like the last Kihara-kun he does where he goes, Kihara-kun! that would be way too loud. Ide Sekudere. That's my accelerator impression for you. Yeah, make me the dub voice at Index. I do a great job. Alistair impression? I did like a fan dub thing of Alistair. It's on my second channel. Aeon of Osiris. I don't think I remember how to do the Alistair voice. So I'm not going to attempt it in case I fuck it up. But I think I need to speak more like a posh southerner if I do speak like Alistair. Alistair was like from Warwickshire or something. Wasn't he? Or like Royal Leamington Spa. Yeah, that's Warwickshire. I think like part of my family were originally from like that area, like Coventry. I'm not talking about like my mum or dad. I'm talking about like my great grandparents or something. Because I did a bit of research into my family history, so I do have some roots to that area. Maybe I'm related to Alistair. You never know. That would be scary. Doubt it. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know what that says. Anyone who's Nihongo Jozu can tell me. Oh, maybe I can copy it. We'll see how Nihongo Jozu I am. See what they're saying. Oh, konnichiwa. Okay. Konnichiwa to you too. I sound like such a weeb when I said that. Oh, God. See, so many people in the chat who are greater weeb level than I am. I can't do shit. I would love to learn another language though. It's a skill I don't have. I just have the King's English. Which actors do you think would be perfect if a live action Toaru series is possible? Danny DeVito. It's Toma. Ryan Gosling as Misaka. I don't know, because I don't really know many like teenage actors apart from like the Cobra Kai people. Well, they've all grown up now. So I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to see Nick Cage as like, I don't know, Biagio. Nick Cage as Biagio Busoni. That'd be peak fiction. Make it happen. And we can get... Who's he called? Willem Dafoe as Terror of the Left. Perfect. Chris Pratt. Yeah, we need Chris Pratt in there. Yeah, but Willem Dafoe as Terror of the Left would be perfect. It's just any character that looks oddly like the Joker. Like Ryuk from Death Note. Just put Willem Dafoe in there. Green Goblin. Anyone that's got that face, you know. The Joker face. He's the man for the job. Although, if there is an Index live action ever, then I would love to be anything. I'd be a random magician in the background. I'd be an extra. I'd be a tree if you want me to be a tree. I'd do anything. Hey, Mr. Galaf. Member for 1 month. Sick. Move it over there. Happy birthday once again. Couldn't say it on YouTube because you weren't streaming for a hot minute. Yeah, I know. It's because I went to the convention for my birthday. I'll mute this. Yeah, I went to MCM, which coincided with my birthday. So that was a fun birthday night out as well, because I went to the after party till late, and I was doing all the moves. Yeah. You want to see? The funny thing is, I went on the Saturday. I did the after party with an Accelerator cosplayer as well. So I was like raving with an Accelerator cosplayer, and I was like style, but without the priest robe. I was just wearing like a casual style outfit, which I posted on Twitter, which is like black shirt, black trousers, but still got the ring, still got the wig, and a barcode tattoo. So, but yeah, I was raving in that, jamming out to all the edgy Linkin Park tunes and anime OPs and that. Good times. But yeah, appreciate it. Willem Dafoe is also explicitly Izzard. He could pull off Izzard. Well, if they do like a Toaru live action, they'll have to change a lot. They won't get away with the fan service. Cut out the fan service. Oh god. Hire me as director. I know what to do. I'd make it peak. Or like scriptwriter, whatever. Well, yeah, if I got the chance to like I don't know, like be at Quill of the back, I'd be hitting the gym every day. Like, I'd be like, okay, quit my full-time job. I'm literally going to gym every day, 6 hours a day. I'm going to give this my all. I would put so much energy and passion into that. I'd be like, get me that saint body. I need to pull this off. That'd be my dream. What else is going on? Chris Hemsworth as Aqua. Yeah, maybe. I just know. I just see him as blonde. Oh wait, oh yeah, he went brunette, didn't he? Yeah, true. Yeah, he could probably do it. I just think of him as blonde because of 4. But I didn't know. Yeah, he changed his hair color did change. I'm sorry. The actor talk just makes me realize I don't know mainstream actors. You don't know who Willem Dafoe is? Chris Hemsworth? Chris Pratt? Damn. Fair play. Shitty CGI in Arkansas. Well, I hope the CGI would be good if they did do it. I mean, One Piece live action CGI wasn't too bad. I didn't think. Could have been worse. But I guess with, I don't know, Index, when it comes to more complicated magic stuff, it could probably be hard to do. Not sure. Early OT might be alright, to be honest, because it's more grounded. Apart from when you get to, like, the... what do you call it? Angel Fall sweep spell. Mr. Galaf Super Chat. Thank you for $10. Here's for all the streams that I wasn't there for live. I remember in May, I was binging and rewatching them a lot. Well, no problem. Excuse me. Something's stuck in my throat, I think. But yeah, thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed the VODs anyway. The VODs are still, you know, hopefully pretty good to watch, but yeah, it's always different when you're tuning in live, getting that experience in. Although, yeah, probably going to end the stream soon. Unless anyone has... Actually, we'll do a Q&A. If anyone has any questions, then hit me up. About anything appropriate. Could be about Index, could be about something else, as long as it's appropriate. Which I know is subjective, but if you have a doubt, don't say it. But yeah, I'll try and do some more live streams as well. That's also something I should bear in mind. Okay, Machine Pixie. Can I ask how you keep motivation to edit and make videos? I'm struggling a bit myself. Well, I've been struggling sometimes with that, to be honest, myself as well. It's not uncommon. But if you've got to think about it, what drives you? And I've also got to think what drives me. Because I don't know what drives you. Because I don't know your circumstances or what you want or your goals or aspirations. But yeah, I'd say having a goal or aspiration could help. But to be honest, when I started making videos, I didn't really have any goal. I was just like bored during COVID. And I just thought it'd be fun to upload. like some Toaru lore videos. And then once I got a bit of traction, I was like, oh my god, I could see this going somewhere. So I just kept at it, and I was like, oh, I want to get to X amount of subscribers, or yeah, I'd like to replicate the success of my earlier videos or whatever. But yeah, I'd say it becomes a lot more easy if you have something to work towards. And it doesn't mean you have to like, oh, I'm going to get 100k subscribers off the bat or something like that. It's like baby steps. Just set yourself like a small target. And also, yeah, most importantly, you got to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you're talking about, then it's going to be a slog. Because there's been videos in the past where I didn't really want to make, and it's been more of a delayed process doing them. So I say you need to have passion for it, know what drives you. And I think that's a good benchmark. But yeah, it's all about motivation. You got to find that inner fire. Got to bring that out. Mr. Galaf again. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support, as always. Need that New Testament Terma cosplay. Do you? Honestly, I don't know if I'd pull Terma off that well. Because I feel like there's been, like, other New Testament Terma cosplayers that have done it way better. Like Jerushi. And Yap as well. Yeah, I just think... I don't know. I feel like I don't suit Terma as well. I'm not sure. But I'll think about it. Well, to be honest, I like to do modern Alistair, like Alistair Greenrobe, because I've done Alistair's Golden Dawn outfit, done that. But I'm not worn it to a convention because I know no one will recognize me for a fact. Or like maybe Aureolus Izzard. Maybe I could do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'd say modern Alistair. Let's see here. What have I missed? What have I missed? I'm trying to scroll up to where I last read. Ah, there we go. Mark Spooner. What happens if Misaka Mikoto and the rest of the characters meet Doomslayer from the video game series? Well, Doomslayer will want to kill demons. There are demons in Toaru. Maybe he'll try and kill Clipper Puzzle 505. To which Accelerator wouldn't be happy, and Accelerator would fight Doomslayer. And whether anyone else wants to help him out is up to them. So that's what's going to go down, in my opinion. Will Rejector, I'm just really curious about your current feelings on the Mental Art manga. How do you feel about all the new martial arts stuff in Index? Do you think it fits? Or I guess you mean Toaru. Yeah, to be honest, I've not read the latest chapters of Mental Out, but I have seen like some of the spoilers here and there. Well, I'm all for it. Yeah, martial arts is fine with me in Index. I mean, there's always been that aspect to it with Motoharu's fighting style, Terma, you got the ninjas, you got the assassins, so yeah, I'm down for it. It's fine. Doesn't all have to be about magic god level magic, which is going to blow up the universe and everything. I'm more down to have grounded Index stories, and that's the same case with the item novels at the moment. It's more grounded. It's more like the OT stuff, and I think it's welcome addition. I think it's great. Sometimes a more grounded story without all the crazy reality warping magic is better. Sometimes it is more, you know, easier to write rather than having to write your way around crazy magic which can blow up the universe and rewrite the laws of physics and everything. Sonic Yeah. I recently finished New Testament after a few months of reading all the light novels from OT. Hang on a minute. Yeah. From OT every day. what are your thoughts on the Testaments as I head into GT? So, Old Testament, I believe, is the most consistent out of the three. Although, yeah, I mean, GT is still ongoing, so I can't really give that conclusive, comprehensive analysis or final conclusion to what I think about it as it's ongoing. But yeah, OT is the most consistent. I feel like if you pick up a random book in OT, it's usually going to be good. I know people will disagree with me, like the Ice Boats arc and maybe OT7, but overall, I feel like you can just pick up a random book of OT and enjoy it. It's definitely like a different writing style to NT initially, because OT was quite episodic with its writing until you get to the God's Right Seat stuff, and then it becomes more of a narrative where you can see where the story's going. But yeah, New Testament, it's got some of the highest highs, but some of the lowest lows. Like some of the Kami, like the NT16, not that great. Yeah, volumes like NT2. There's some okay moments in NT2, but it's like, oh yeah, you just got magic info dump, which could have been done a little bit better in my opinion. There's just some volumes which feel a bit like kind of miss rather than hit. But then you've also got the Office arc, which is, you know, you don't need me to tell you what is so great about the Office arc. So yeah, I'd say that. And then Genesis Testament. Genesis Testament appears to me the most experimental out of the Testament so far. Even though the Will Rejector arcs were quite experimental by Kamachi standards, I feel like Genesis Testament, I feel like Kamachi's done a great job at incorporating some of the aspects of Old Testament that worked, and then some of the crazier, weirder aspects of New Testament, because New Testament definitely got a whole lot more weird than whatever Old Testament did. It's definitely a lot more JoJo-esque. And I feel like, yeah, Genesis Testament is also pretty wacky at times. Not that it doesn't get serious, it does, but in terms of like the character outfits and aesthetics and stuff like that and powers, definitely a lot more bizarre. If you like JoJo, then you probably like NT and GT. So yeah, and also we'll have to wait until Genesis Testament is over to fully decide what it's gonna be like compared to the other two. Imminent Successful. Aeon, do you still play Imaginary Fest? No. I don't have time for that. I will play it if they add Sam Mathers. Or someone else that I like. End of story. Oh, we got someone with a check mark. LOLU1337. Nice. Leets. Oh, Mr. Galaf. Sorry, I missed the super chat. By NT Terma, I mean NT2 Terma when he was drunk. Okay, yeah, I mean that's definitely guaranteed. that I can assure you will happen. Maybe my hair won't be as spiky, but spiritually, I'll be him. Some random guy. Hey, I want to ask something. Do you prefer dub or sub in Toaru specifically? I probably sub. I do like some of the dub, but some of the voices of the lesser known characters, the side characters, aren't quite up to scratch. But there are some side characters I do like the dub voices of, like Vento. I really like her dub voice. But Iwaz, I don't know what they were cooking with Iwaz. I don't know what directions they got from like the voice director, but there's no element of mystery or intrigue to Iwaz's dub voice. Yeah, it just does. It sounds off compared to the sub. The sub is perfect. I'm like, that's how I imagine Iwaz in my head. That little bit robotic and that air of like mystery and ominous vibe to it. the sub. Well, yeah. Nobuhiko Okamoto, the voice of Accelerator, he's just perfect. Austin Tyndall does a great job in a dub. I like Micah for Toma, and I like, obviously, Abe. Brittany Kabowski for Misuka, and what's she called? Oh my god, I forgot the voice actress for Misuka in Japanese. Rina Sato, there we go. I remembered. Yep, all great. The list goes on. Nico Mukeshimana. Could a focused Aureolus beat a Transcendent with Ars Magna? I mean, yeah, probably. Considering, like, unless they manage to blitz Izzard before he, you know, stabs a needle in his neck. If they just stand around and do nothing, then yeah. I think that's pretty fair. I'll do one question per person because people are asking multiple questions. Bitter axolotl. I cannot English. Should I watch Index 3? I only read the novels because someone told me it was terrible. I still don't know if I should give it a chance just for the animation and voices, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know, I read the novels of... Well, I read the latter half of the OT novels before Index 3 came out, so I knew where the story was going and everything. I watched Index 3. You know, if you watch the channel, you know I kind of dunk on Index 3 a bit. But that doesn't mean to say I didn't enjoy it while I was watching it. I mean, some parts of it I was like, what the hell? They should have done that way better. But for the most part, I was like, okay, this could have been a whole lot better. But I'm still enjoying, like, seeing some of this stuff animated and, you know, the familiar voices and everything. That doesn't mean it's, like, good, but I had fun in places. I was like, why is the pacing of this anime, like, so ridiculously bad? This is atrocious. Like, come on, get someone to sort the pacing out, please. So yeah, I'd say you can watch it. And if you read the novels, then you'll be like, able to compare it, and you'll be like, oh. Well, then you can imagine, oh, if you didn't have any context for what you're watching, and how fast, like, characters get introduced, and then with just no time for things to settle, and you get to appreciate the characters, the new characters that come on screen and everything. It's... We're Cooked Gang stream is going to end, and I'm going to have to face my boyfriend after this. I mean, I'm concerned how much you're mentioning your boyfriend. There seems to be some kind of trouble brewing there. I don't know. I missed the part where that's my problem, as Tommy Maguire would say. I agree that I was the voice. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Oh yeah, another super chat from Mr. Galaf. Thank you so much. You're a legend. I don't know what to say. I'm bad at expressing gratitude. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. We really appreciate it. Determined Dragon Arm seeing his peak. Japanese voice acting, yes. When he was on his Oscar acting mode. I agree. That laugh sends chills down your spine. Okay. That will do, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you didn't hear already, make sure you stay tuned later in the week, or next week I should say, for some new videos coming your way very soon. And I will try and be more active when I can. But as I mentioned earlier in the stream, life is busy. I hope it calms down soon and I can live in peace. Zen mode peace. Like a monk. Not quite like a monk, you know. I want to get some action, but hey ho. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, I tuned in for him to say bye. Oh, sorry about that. I mean, you can watch the stream back if you want. Sorry about that. Bad timing. Bad timing. I will read the super chat from Mr. Galaf because they sent another one, which is crazy. I remember when you said you wanted to be a Toaru horse. What? Toaru horse? I never said that. What do you mean Toaru horse? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm stretching. I need to stretch. Stretching is good. Yeah. Some yoga with me. Oh. It's hot in the UK, by the way. Goddamn. Don't know if it came through already or not. Oh, there we go. It's come through. Yes, thank you again. Appreciate you. But yes, have a great night, day, afternoon, wherever you live in the world. Stay tuned for more. And I will see you all next time, as always. Index is love. Index is life. Later.